So we make sure that the fabrication of the building is safe for patient, staff and any visitors coming in, and carrying out any jobs efficiently and causing less disruption to any part of the wards. So we get PPM jobs, which is planned preventative and maintenance, which could be things that gets done weekly, monthly, quarterly or yearly. They're things that keep on rolling around, and then reactive jobs are things that people have reported.
We service or maintain the equipment in the hospital. It could be anything from an air handling unit upstairs in the plant room, just to testing the temperature of a water tap.
From hanging pictures on the walls to fixing leaks, repairing, replacing sinks, toilets, anything and everything really.
It's important that we can maintain the equipment into its most effective working condition, if you want. By conducting these PPMs, we can check periodically that the equipment is working correctly, and we can hopefully solve any problems before they actually come into something larger.
I've done 7 years in the army, so I've always been outdoorsy, work with my hands, and then joined as a maintenance assistant in Neville Hall Hospital for 6 years, and then I moved down to the new hospital, the Grange, for another 2 years.
I spent 25 years in the army. After that, I ended up here working security for Langer Walk when they were building the hospital. I would say I have seen it inside out, from its bare bones to what it is now. And when an opportunity came to work here as a maintenance assistant, I applied because I wanted to put back into the hospital. I believe in this place and I believe in what it does.
I work well in my hands, and that's the best way I learn really. So transitioning down here now to the new, fresh, high-tech equipment was a learning curve, because every day is a school day here now at the moment still. When we first started, there was obviously the COVID-19 pandemic as well, so we was working with that and trying to learn the new site at the same time, which made it a little bit more difficult, learning where things are.
I think the biggest challenge with working through the COVID time was when you keep on having to get into PPE to service. To do a blocked sink, you have to go into full PPE, and it makes that life that little bit difficult. But it's something which we had to adapt to and overcome, if you want, because we had to look after the operation systems for the patients. Air handling units, which are on the 4th and 5th floor there, and some of them are the size of double-decker buses. And during the COVID time, we had to go into those confined spaces, sucking the air from the COVID areas to change the filters. And that was very, very extreme, because the temperatures in there were very high.
We do get by, 90% of the time we do know what we're doing, and we can fix it there and then. As a new hospital, all the equipment is new and fresh, so it tends to be in good condition, but there is always teething problems that we deal with.
People tend to think because the Grange is a new hospital that things don't break. Well, they do.
Without the works department, if things are not running as it should be, and then it snowballs, and patients' care is compromised if we're not doing our job properly.
The team I'm working with, they're absolutely, I say they are so super. They've helped me, they've shown me anything I need to know, and to be quite honest, I'm quite proud that I'm working with such a good team.
I come to work every day to take on new challenges and make people's life easier that is maybe going through a difficult time.
I'm not a medical person, I can't help the people in the ward, but I believe that if I can assist those people with making sure the equipment they have and use is working correctly, then I can assist the well-being of the other patients that come through this building.